somebody in Berkeley closed the Photoshop and they had a bunch of the background papers outside. I mean, and at the time I had a Ford Explorer. They was like, take as many as you want. They were closed. It was a cold night. I took all of them. It was like maybe, I don't know, maybe 30 rolls. You know, I was stuffing them all inside the car. And my dad was moving back into his house, and the house was empty. So I rolled out as much as I could inside the house and in his garage. And every other day, I would just come and just work on them. And so this was one of them. It's supposed to be in the show. And this is the Sanchez Art Center, Pacifica Art Center. And there was a company named Brendan Bass that wanted me to do a bunch of 4x4 pieces. They wanted me to have a nice design gallery, furniture gallery. They wanted me to do 4x4 pieces. I don't really work. I do make big pieces, but that was like, oh, okay, that would be perfect for me working with paper. But it's not. It wasn't a very pleasant. Painting on old photo backdrop paper is very fragile and not recommended at all. But yeah, I got some ply and made it work. This one of 8, I believe, found objects, except for the wood on the side. I'm sure I bought that at Home Depot. But the wood panel that it's on, I found it over in North Oakland. Gee, what park was that at? It was in the street. It was like several pieces of wood, and try to make use of them. I used old magazines that I had. I just let them sit outside for, I don't know, a year or so. They got wet, rained on, and then I just cut them. You know, I just cut them, and then I glued them to themselves over and over again. And I tried to make a figurine out of it, and then sort of, I don't know, like, you should say restaurant outdoor chalkboard, the stuff around it. This was supposed to be like a doormat. My sense of depth of field was with this other person right here. It's like, wow, are they, you know what I mean? Like, it's such a thin line, it's a thin depth of field. You'd be like, well, how is that possible? Maybe escalator. That's the only way I say, this is an escalator. They're at the top of the escalator, and this is going down. I don't know, I just sort of made that up, but I think that's kind of the only way I can really rationalize it, would make sense. But the narrow pieces also made me think about, what is it, the jail downtown? There's not too many buildings in downtown or in the Bay Area that just have these real narrow windows. There's a couple, one place somewhere off of Telegraph, like maybe a church that actually has windows like that. No, I think it's just an odd shape. Mixed media, sort of figurative, and there you go. A batter, from Little League, taunting a pitcher. You know how you say, hey, batter. I mean, taunting the batter, I'm sorry. so that they don't stay focused. And I really wanted to start doing pieces that I didn't have to sign so much. So I started writing my name, like, just on it, you know, like, and then I'll just work around it. Thought it might make a good t-shirt, like the colors. Acrylic with, I believe, acrylic marker. That's what I used on that. Canvas, where did I get the canvas from? I don't know, thrift store or something. If I can remember. One of my favorite pieces. I like that one right now a lot. Hey, batter. Canvas, board, charcoal, I believe, and pastels. Maybe even poured a little bit of acrylic water on it. Pretty abstract, few interesting shapes in there, some good movements. I believe the process of this piece, I was turning it around and around and around and around until I just said, okay, it doesn't really matter which direction it ends, I just like it. And that was really it. I just like the contrast in the colors personally. So sort of baby blue with the burgundy there. Seems like something he's, I don't know. You might have to do some hallucinogenics or something to get the most out of it. But I like it. It seems kind of soft. But then it's the harsh lines. There's a lot going on in there. Older piece. I can't even remember when I was 2000, 2008, 18. Wow.